Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again. And today we're going to talk about a number of great real estate investing topics. They have several modules. And so sit tight, enjoy the ride, and pay attention. And you might learn something that will apply to your situation. Again, my name is Seewing Yee from the Yee Real Estate Network. And my co host is Julie. How are you, Julie?
I'm fine, thank you. Good morning, Seewing.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, thank you for your time. You're coming aboard. Julie has been very a dedicated co-presenter, and I appreciate your time and your knowledge and everything else. And you are a typical investor out there who always try to analyze investment opportunities, and you have pulled the trigger quite aggressively several years ago in one of our Midwest markets, which is Buffalo, Niagara Falls. And as a matter of fact, I believe you purchased a grand total of six
hmm
rental properties in which they all cash flow. And over the past 3 or 4 years, pandemic has been your friend. And as a result, just like many in the markets, your properties not only appreciated double or even triple digit in a mere 3 years, your rents and your cash flow have increased as well. So congratulations for that. But
Thank you.
yeah, so I know we talked about this many times.
Mhm.
Without further ado, Julie, let me share my screen. We have a lot of things to talk about. So the first thing we're going to talk about, here it is. All right. This is the blueprint for any mom and pop turnkey real estate investors, particularly if you live in the high cost areas such as California, the Pacific Northwest, or the northeastern seaboard of the US and the Chicago area, the big metros. If you physically live in those areas, needless to say, it's very hard to buy investment properties in those high cost areas. So therefore, the methodology I'm sharing with you is it's been around for several decades. This blueprint, which I practice personally, as well as thousands of our investors within our network, has also embraced this blueprint over the years. So basically, our blueprint, our business methodology, our buy box, if you will, from a high level, is that you should buy this low cost, entry level turnkey properties in the Midwest and South and Southeast. So the idea is to buy 1 to 4 units. This is the buy box. Again, we're not going to discuss other ways to buy real estate, right? There's a
Mm.
1,000 way to invest in real estate. Okay. So I can only go over our investment philosophy. So whether you like it or not, that's
Mhm.
it's up to you. Okay. We're just going to share with you our business model. So
Mhm.
we have around a couple of $100,000 of cash laying around, more or less. This is just a big picture. Okay. It's not very precise.
Sure.
The way you achieve financial freedom is to buy at least 5 to 10 rental properties, it depending on what price point and all the numbers and everything else. But again, this is big picture. In this example, 200 grand of cash laying around. Yeah. Okay. And then you use leverage, use 20 to 25% down payment on a family lending guideline and buy those low cost properties with 20 to 25% down payment, which is out of pocket, 40 grand for income property
Right.
and average price 200K, give or take. So that's how you leverage. That's how you scale the portfolio.
Mhm.
It's 5 to 10 million property. It'll take you 6 months, a year, and 2 years to accumulate this initial real estate portfolio, if you will, hold it for at least 10 years and then or more, ideally, and expect to retire with that. So quickly, Julie, I know you have already done that. You have
Mhm.
exceeded this benchmark scaling of your real estate portfolio. So quickly, can you share with the audience why you're able to scale this quickly using this model methodology?
I think using really the strategy, Seewing, that you had taught us, my husband and I had no idea we could even afford property. And then with a combination of leveraging properties as well as using our self-directed IRAs, and I know you've talked about that on other calls, we were able to actually achieve only six rental properties within less than a 2-year period. So we just took basically what we had to work with and scaled up. Like I said, leveraged 4 of them, paid cash for 2 of them, and yeah, that's how we got to where we are.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So this next slide also give a powerful definition of a income property. We just discussed income property is an ideal asset class. And what do I mean by that? I stands for income, which is the cash flow. D means depreciation tax benefits. E means equity grows over time. And A equals appreciation, which is somewhat similar to equity. And L, leverage, using the power of the 30-year fixed rate Fannie Mae lending guideline, 20 to 25% down payment benchmark. Julie.
That is great. I have never seen that before. I love that. And it is the ideal asset class because I don't think there's another asset class that you can say that will achieve all that. That's fabulous. And it is
Yeah.
ideal. I like that. I don't know if you make that up, but it's a fabulous analogy.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. And furthermore, a rental property is history's most powerful and proven multi-dimensional real estate asset class. Or none. Nothing, no asset class is equal from a historical perspective. The reason why is there are 4 ways you will benefit from owning an income property. And most people think cash flow. No, it's way beyond cash flow. Like I
Right.
said, cash flow, tax benefits. We're not going over details. We just their terminology here. And then appreciation, equity growth, and leverage. So multiple ways. Only if you hold it long term, at least 10 years or longer. And go ahead, Julie, quickly, can you provide your perspective? And what's the,
Well, I think anybody that is looking to just really scale their portfolio, whatever it is, and really have something that's going to last you literally your lifetime. I don't think there's really too many investments that you can say you can invest in a business, you can invest in stocks and bonds, you can invest in whatever. But I don't think there's any asset class that's going to provide all 4 of those benefits, like you talked about the cash flow, the equity build, all those other things, the tax benefits. Because, and in the long term, you are just gonna your overall portfolio is gonna be more sustaining, I would say. There's, I would say, little risk in investing in property, particularly in the United States, because as most of us that have been on this earth more than probably 10 years, we know that real estate goes up. So I think that's true for anywhere, even with the properties that we bought, they've gone up just in the couple of years that we bought them. Yeah, we see this as something that will carry us well into our golden years and beyond.
absolutely true. So with that in mind, and do some further deep dive. Thank you for recapping the power of income property investing. Do it in a way that we have done it